Hey there, guys. I wanted to come on real quickly to do a little piece on new moon energy. So, tonight there is going to be a new moon, and a new moon is a great time for us to work on new things in our lives. So, they're kind of like this new start, new beginning, new energy. It's a time where we can shift easily and we can move things easily. So, full moons always get a lot of hype, right? Like there's a lot of full moon ceremonies that are out there. I personally recommend that you get comfortable doing new moon ceremony. New moons bring the ability to manifest in new energy really effectively. Full moons, we do a lot of releasing around, but a new moon is a great time for us to bring in something new. So if we're trying to manifest something into our lives, this is a great time to be doing it. So take a moment and work with the new moon tonight if that's something that you're drawn to doing. Everybody's different about how they do their ceremony. I personally really like to do moon water. So I take a mason jar, I clear it with intention. Again, I'm a lazy witch. You can clear it with incense, you can clear it with smoke, you can clear it with sage. There's all sorts of ways to clear it. But again, I'm kind of lazy, so I just do it through intention, which is essentially just saying, I'm going to clear this jar, this cup, this bottle, this whatever it is that you're putting your moon water into, and that I believe that with my intention I am going to clear any energy that is not for my highest good, and that this cup, mason jar, glass, whatever it is that you're putting your moon water in, is going to only hold energy that's for my highest good. That's very clear and in alignment with my highest good. I personally use tap water. You can do whatever you like. I personally do not cover it. Again, you can do whatever you like. You guys know that I'm a big believer in doing what feels right to you and your own journey. So I use tap water. I don't cover it. I place it outside. I ask bugs not to get into it, and they don't. So I place it out there. Once it gets dark, I place it out there. On a new moon, it gets dark fast, so that's a pretty easy task. And then I get it before the sun rises up, so before the sun comes up. If my water is something I'm going to be drinking and I don't happen to get it until after the sun is up, I don't stress about it, frankly. I just don't. If I'm using it for spell work, so magic, I would want to make sure that I got it before the sun was in it. But for me, my ceremony is to make moon water, to be able to kind of like bring in that new energy throughout my day. I've set out a couple different jars, give it to kids, houseplants, animals. I put it in a diffuser because I personally diffuse essential oils all day. You can cook with it. You can put it in your coffee, in your tea, in your soup, in anything that you're making. I just drink it too. That's the primary thing that I do with it. And then sometimes if I'm doing a spell, I will use it for spell work. I can also use it if I'm trying to get like new energy to come into a particular crystal, for example. If I'm really trying to use a particular crystal for some sort of divination or for some sort of ceremony, then I may clear it with new moon energy. When I take my moon water out there, I spend some time connecting with the moon, whether that be drumming, singing, anything, where I'm just connecting with the moon and the energy of the moon. And then I personally have some sort of manifesting that I do. There's lots of people who don't do any sort of ceremony or magic in new moon time. If that's you, awesome. If you are somebody who wants to do ceremony, wants to do some sort of magic manifesting in a new moon, awesome. Do whatever you're drawn to doing, okay? I personally like to manifest new things into my life in the new moon because I feel like it's easier. It's an easier time for me to manifest things. So with the new moon, I say, whatever it is that I'm trying to manifest, my personal way of manifesting is to get really clear about what it is that I want. Remove any sort of blocks or any sort of barriers. So what do I have in my mind that is preventing me from bringing this in, whether it be fear, whether it be self-worth issues, self-love issues, whatever the issues are, the barriers to me getting what it is I'm trying to manifest. I try to address those, release them, let them go, so that I can effectively bring in what it is that I'm trying to manifest. I personally am somebody who kind of says it once, I put it out there to the universe, and I kind of know that it's going to happen. And the timing of that, the universe kind of works out. So I will personally tonight say an intention of something that I would like to manifest in the new moon. I will state that out. Have times where I write it and leave it underneath a burning candle with my moon water out on my outdoor altar. But other times I just say it. So do whatever you're drawn to. Again, I'm a big fan of doing what you're drawn to, whatever feels right for you. So that's just a little piece about new moon energy and some work with the new moon. I hope that you all have a fabulous new moon, whether you're doing a ceremony or not. Ceremony is essentially, in my opinion, just intensifying our intentions. So it's like magnifying them, which is what I personally like about it, because it brings more attention to it. I believe in law of attraction. So the more energy that I'm dumping into something, the more intensity that I'm bringing to something, the more likely I believe it is to happen. So I hope you have a great new moon. And if you like this and you have more questions, just send me a message. Let me know what your questions are. I'm always happy to answer questions. And I hope that you are having a fabulous month of May.